A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant development amidst the ongoing conflict, the Israeli army has confirmed the release of 8 captives, including 3 Israelis and 5 foreign nationals, as part of the third phase of a ceasefire agreement between Tel Aviv and Hamas. The release marks a crucial moment in a complex and tragic situation that has unfolded since the outbreak of hostilities on October 7, 2023. Agamberger, a 20-year-old Israeli soldier, was the first to be released on Thursday. She emerged from the rubble at the Jabalia refugee camp in Gaza, an area that has faced intense bombardment from Israeli forces. Following her release, another Israeli civilian, Arbel Yehoud, was handed over outside the ruins of the home of former Hamas political chief Yahya Sinwar in Khan Yunis. The exchange also included an elderly Israeli civilian, Gadi Moshe Moses, and 5 Thai nationals who had been working in Gaza when the conflict escalated. The Israeli army announced these developments on social media, emphasizing the humanitarian aspect of the ongoing negotiations. In return for the captives, Israel is set to release 110 Palestinians currently held in Israeli prisons. This exchange is part of a broader ceasefire agreement that has already seen the release of 10 Israeli captives in exchange for 290 Palestinian prisoners since the deal's inception. The first phase of the ceasefire, which began on January 19th, aimed to halt what many have described as a genocidal campaign by Israel, which has resulted in over 47,400 Palestinian deaths, predominantly among women and children, and left more than 111,500 injured. The situation has escalated into one of the worst humanitarian crises in recent history, with over 11,000 individuals reported missing and widespread destruction across Gaza. The International Criminal Court has issued arrest warrants for Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and former Defense Minister Yoav Gallant, citing war crimes and crimes against humanity in Gaza. Additionally, Israel faces a genocide case at the International Court of Justice due to its military actions in the region. The latest hostage exchange was marked by chaotic scenes, particularly during the handover of Arbel Yehoud, who appeared visibly shaken as she was delivered to Red Cross officials amid a large crowd of onlookers and armed fighters. Israeli officials, including former National Security Minister Itamar Ben-Gvir, have expressed concerns over the chaotic nature of the handover, suggesting that it reflects a failure on Israel's part in the ongoing conflict. Meanwhile, buses carrying some of the released Palestinian prisoners arrived in Ramallah, where celebrations erupted despite the backdrop of violence and unrest. Palestinian health officials reported that at least 14 individuals were injured by Israeli fire during the gatherings to welcome the released detainees. The situation remains tense as some prisoners from East Jerusalem have returned home while others are still en route to their destinations. The release of Palestinian prisoners had faced temporary delays as Israeli officials criticized the chaotic scenes surrounding the hostage handovers. Prime Minister Netanyahu and Defense Minister Israel Katz stated that they had ordered a pause in the release of Palestinian prisoners until the safe exit of hostages could be assured. The ceasefire agreement, which has been in effect since January 19th, hinges on the reciprocal exchange of hostages between Israel and Hamas. In a notable statement, Thailand's Prime Minister Paetongtarn Shinawatra expressed her joy at the release of the 5 Thai nationals, who had been held captive for over a year. She acknowledged the efforts of various countries, including Qatar, Egypt, Iran, Turkey, and the United States, in facilitating the captives' release. The Thai Foreign Ministry confirmed that the released individuals would receive medical treatment following their ordeal. As the situation continues to evolve, the international community remains on high alert, watching closely as the fragile ceasefire holds and further exchanges may take place in the future. The tragic consequences of the ongoing conflict in Gaza underscore the urgent need for a comprehensive and lasting resolution to the crisis, as both sides grapple with the human cost of the hostilities. The recent exchanges of hostages serve as a reminder of the deep complexities and emotional toll of this protracted conflict, highlighting the need for continued dialogue and humanitarian efforts to alleviate the suffering of those affected by the violence. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.